In 1978, a brutal African dictator made a fatal mistake. When Ugandan forces crossed into Tanzania, they triggered a war that would shake East Africa and end one of history's most feared regimes. This is the story of the Uganda-Tanzania War, the conflict that brought down Idi Amin. The 1970s were tense years in East Africa. Newly independent nations struggled with identity, power, and survival. Military coups, ideological rivalries, and Cold War influence shaped the region's fragile peace. In 1971, General Idi Amin seized power in Uganda. What began as promises of reform quickly turned into terror. Political opponents vanished. Ethnic killing spread. Fear ruled the nation. Across the border, Tanzania was led by Julius Nyerere, a calm, principled Pan-Africanist. He believed leadership must serve humanity, not terrorize it. Nyerere refused to recognize Idi Amin's government. Uganda responded with hostility. Diplomatic ties collapsed. The seeds of war were planted. Amin's Uganda was collapsing from within. The economy was shattered. The army was divided. Loyalty was enforced by fear, not unity. Along the Uganda-Tanzania border, tensions escalated. Armed clashes became frequent, especially around the fertile Kagera salient. In October 1978, Ugandan troops crossed into Tanzania. Villages were destroyed. Civilians were killed. Idi Amin claimed the land as Ugandan territory. Tanzania was outraged. President Nyerere mobilized the army, not just to reclaim land, but to end Amin's reign of terror forever. Tanzanian forces joined Ugandan exiles. Together, they formed the Uganda National Liberation Front, united by one goal: remove Idi Amin. In early 1979, Tanzanian troops crossed the border into Uganda. The war shifted from defense to liberation. Amin's army crumbled under pressure. Poor training, fear, and internal betrayal led to mass desertions. Libya's Muammar Gaddafi sent troops and aircraft to support Amin. But foreign intervention could not save a collapsing regime. Masaka. Mbarara. Strategic towns fell rapidly. Tanzanian forces advanced steadily toward Kampala. African leaders were divided. Some feared setting a precedent. Others silently welcomed the fall of a brutal dictator. In April 1979, Tanzanian and rebel forces attacked Kampala. After fierce fighting, the capital fell. Idi Amin fled Uganda, ending 8 years of terror. His rule collapsed overnight. What followed shocked the world. Mass graves. Torture chambers. A nation scarred by fear. A transitional government took power. Stability remained fragile, but the nightmare was over. Tanzania paid a heavy price. The war strained its economy, but Nyerere stood by his decision. The Uganda-Tanzania War proved that tyranny has limits, and that African unity can end oppression. If you found this documentary insightful, like the video, subscribe, and share to keep African history alive.